We have one of my favorite people in the dental nachos community, Dr. Tarek. Before I talked about Dr. Tarek as a dentist, he has given me some of the best advice I've gotten in 2021. And that is to watch the movie Raya and the Last Dragon. We watched it, Tarek, for the 13th or 14th time yesterday. It is not a movie just for kids. It's a movie with a great message that we need more of in dentistry. So I wanted to thank you for that, Tarek, before we get started.
Of course. Yeah, I love that movie. It has a really good message, as you said. And if we all become like the dental community itself, if we all come together and just be nicer to each other and help each other, like the previous doctor was saying, a collegial environment.
Yes.
That would be better for all of us.
That's my motto. No one likes the dentist. We might as well like each other. We're all we got, right? I don't think we're going to convince patients to love us. So, I think it's so important. So Dr. Tarek, we've had somebody here from Center City, Philadelphia, 4 offices. We had a periodontics. Now tell us about, let's go through, where is your position where you're looking from? Where are you here on earth?
I'm in Northern Virginia, in Sterling, close to Dulles Airport. The area is Sterling, Dulles area. And it's close to DC, 30 minutes drive from DC. There's a lot to do in the area. There is the Smithsonian Museum of Air and Space. Cool. There is lots of things to do for kids, like the iFly. There is escape rooms. There's Topgolf. There's nice restaurants. Diversity of restaurants is what I like about this area too.
We have to come visit you, Tarek. We go to see my wife's friends in DC all the time, and I love museums. And you go to a free museum, but the last time I was there, it made me feel so old because my daughter's like, "Look at this old computer." I'm like, "This is the one I used growing up." So I think it's funny. The Smithsonian will share with you, how these things that we use were old. So that's a great area to be. So Sterling, Virginia. Now you're a general dentist. I've gotten to know you. You do advanced procedures. I'm really into this. Someone's watching in. They think Virginia, great area. Why are you looking for an associate to add to your practice? What's your why?
I'm looking for an associate to help with the demand. We have patients that we need to take care of. I want to use the space as well. We have 6 operatories. We're looking to get the 7th equipped as well.
Awesome.
And I would just like to have somebody to share with.
Yeah, I love that. Share the joy of dentistry with. But what you saw from the first person on, you saw from Dr. Art, you can't clone yourself and just do 2 things at once. So They never teach us this in dental school, but they teach us this in life. You can't play basketball and baseball at the same time. So if you have too many basketball games, but you still need to have baseball games, you need someone else to show up at those baseball games. So great. So what procedures, I'm applying for this job, Dr. Tarek. I say, great area, great why. But, I'm just graduated to GPR. I know some stuff, but I don't know that much. What procedures am I going to be doing down there most of the time?
Well, most of the time, the kale and quinoa dentistry, that will be there. And then we do a lot of implants here. I believe it's the best prosthetic option to replace a missing tooth. So for the right candidate, I'm willing to help them place their first implant or place more implants, restore implants. We do a lot of Invisalign as well. I'm a big believer in having all the teeth put in the right position, so fixing malocclusion. Surgeries, root canals, not so much. The area doesn't have many, but whenever we get them, we do them as well. So basically everything.
I want to show this. This is what we're not going to do. Here, look away, Tarek. Don't look at the screen, okay?
Okay.
See? Not that. Look at that. Look away, everybody. It's bridge letting, okay? So what I want to share and why I'm delivering value to this is, I know Dr. Tarek, you have an opportunity to do kale and quinoa dentistry, which is fillings, crowns, hygiene checks, and night guards, which is what you want to do. You want to have your day filled with stuff that's predictable, but then there's the opportunity to grow yourself. And I mean, when did you graduate from dental school, Dr. Tarek?
2004.
Yeah, I was 2002. So same ones. One of the things that's hard to explain to young dentists is you don't want to do too many complicated procedures too soon, because if they don't go well, you give up, and that stinks. So you want to be in an environment where you can rely on somebody and say, hey, if I do this implant, will you have my back and watch it and do this? So that's really awesome. How can people reach out to you directly, Tarek, if they said, this sounds great? Virginia, full-time associate, kale and quinoa, plus the opportunity to do more. How can they reach out to you directly?
They can email jobs@westlakedentalva.com, or they can text me directly at 757-582-1763. And I'll write this down in the chat as well.
Perfect. I mean, I want to share, you're an awesome person, awesome dentist. I really appreciate all you do on the groups to role model kindness, and we can have conversations where we disagree with respect, right? That's part of life. People say, have you heard people say they treat their dental team members like family, right? They treat them like family. Well, I argue with my family sometimes, but I still love them. So our dental community, we can have arguments, we can have discussions, we can talk about things, but we should do it with just a foundation of respect. And I appreciate you role modeling that, Tarek. It means so much to me.
Absolutely. Thank you for everything you do.